All right, so this this is the first working version of a 3D printed circuit. So I've been experimenting a little bit, mostly in my head, and um, been looking at a lot of circuits, and it's really simple to just run this straight to a battery. This is actually printed as well, and so I stuck the conductive material in the ends, so the battery's there, and it's in this little custom battery case. And so these 2 points here are where it plugs in. This is the anode and this is the cathode. So this is positive and negative. So on the LED, there's a leg for the uh, cathode there, and the other three are for colors. So you want those color pins to be going to pins that are going to get a positive current and um, and flow the light. So let me see. Okay, this goes like this. So this plugs in, and if it's plugged in tight enough, I checked it with a voltmeter, and it's stable at like 4 volts. It's a 3.7 volt battery. So it does so measuring it from the tabs and from any point on the circuit, it is stable all the way across. So these things are just some reject conductive you know, sensors I was experimenting with, but they do complete the circuit. So you see it's split down the middle. So when I put this on here and I press it, depending on how hard I press, it's a touch sensor. So this completes the circuit, but it also is piezoresistive, so it varies the amount of current that it allows through. So you have a touch sensor that is also an on-off sensor, so it doesn't depend on. All it needs is to connect that those two sides, and it's. Oops, let's see. Let's see. So now I know that I can make a circuit that out of the printed material. Now I've calibrated the material and the procedure for making channels a little bit more now. So, and the printer's increased resolution is helping. So now it's printing cleaner in these dual material prints. So this will be the sensor that I use from now on for all the switches and for all the touch sensors. So I have a configuration I'm working on right now that I'll show in the next video, but I wanted to go ahead and document this stage of it as well, that now there are working touch sensors and it is repeatable, and you can print these a little bit thicker, and they have there's a bit more resistance. So you can vary the amount of pressure it takes to get um, a certain curve, so that it feels better, rather than just going straight to on off, or taking so much pressure to get anything that it makes it seem like the thing's gonna break or something. So you can vary this. The other one I was using is wait just a second. I had another. Oh, here it is. Was this one? So you see that's thicker. So when I put that on here, and I'm just using it, you know, it feels like I have more control of and it's thicker. So it's acting as a resistor much more efficiently. I would just print some more of these, but this is glued to the print bed, and I think that as soon as I move it, it's going to tear it up. So I wanted to make a video before I peeled it up off the print bed. But you can see there's a bit more. You can't see how much I'm pushing, but it's easier to get a pressure range. So I think making that even a slight bit even thicker would make it where you've got a nice feel, right? So that's my first printed circuit board. I'm going to write a blog post with this as well, but I'm probably going to put this up on Facebook first. All right. Peace.